He would have never thought of that himself.
Where did you pick that up, then?
That's not what I heard.
I don't know why you get so worked up.
That's been known.
Show me your wares.
His deeds were just.
Will it ever change?
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
He would have never thought of that himself.
I already thought as
In us enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
much. Where did you pick that up, then?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
His deeds were just.
Will it ever change?
He really didn't deserve that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
His deeds were just.
That was obvious all along.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Is it really true? Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
I already thought as much.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I wouldn't be so sure.
It's a bad business.
Shh.
Is it really true?
I can't believe it.
Will it ever change?
I'm not touching that.
I'm no better off myself.
I can't believe it.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I've my own opinion about that.
Hey, you! What?
Ah, I just can't go.
If he's just a little... I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else? Do you really think?
I couldn't get away with that.
That's totally obvious.
Same old thing.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
I used to say that myself.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Myrtana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raze those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost. Where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telamon is not going to stop you. What may it...
Nobody wants to know.
You don't have to ask me that.
I've got no time for things like that.
I never would have thought.
He really should have known better.
Those are all just...
Hey, you! Hey, you!
That's nothing new.
I'm staying out of it.
You don't have to ask me that.
I couldn't care less.
You already know what I think.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrakar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right,
True.
you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Only Enos decides what's right or wrong.
Do you really think?
Hey, you!
I'm staying out of it.
As if I don't have enough problems.
That will never change.
It can't go on like this forever.
The things I could tell you.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
I couldn't get away with that.
As if I don't have enough problems.
There's more, believe me.
You don't have to ask me that.
Things I could tell you.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Same old thing Deals out fair punishment. That's totally obvious. No one must violate the divine order. He wants to know. Could have told you that before. That will never change. Who told you that? Path of birth is long and rotten. Nothing's ever gonna change that. Been there, done that. Who told you that? Minos deals out fair punishment. Nothing's ever gonna change that. Things I could tell you. Could have told you that before. Can't rely on that. That's nothing new. Nobody wants to know. Anything's possible. Tell me that isn't true. I feel sorry for the poor guy. I used to say that myself. He should have known better. He really should have known better. That isn't true. That's nothing new. Tell me that isn't true. You already know what I think. You don't have to tell me that. I don't have enough problems. That isn't true. Better watch out. You can tell that too. Why haven't I heard about this before?
Nothing to plunder.
Away with that.
Can't go on like this forever.
Nothing there. I'll never get this open without the right key.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Tell me that isn't true.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Hey! I found a secret door
What? Where?
behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
Never would have thought.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrocar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out
You already know
what's
what I
in
think.
this cellar.
I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
There was a skeleton warrior down there guarding a door. I killed him.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault once we have conquered evil.
That's totally obvious.
Same old thing all over again.
That's nothing new.
He really should have known better.
Why haven't I heard of it?
No idea. Tell me.
Nobody ever asks me.
Same old thing all over again.
That'll only cause more trouble.
It ha-
No one must violate the divine order.
deals out fair punishment. Staying out of it.
Could have told you that before.
It had to happen sooner or later.
You already know.
What?
May it
His decision.
That's just what I said.
That was no big deal.
That's just what I said. That's just what I said.
Kim,
That's totally obvious.
same old thing all over again.
Hey, you!
So it says in the scriptures.
I'm staying out of it. One less mile.
Nothing there. Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
You didn't look all that hot.
My headaches are getting almost unbearable. And now these lizard people are constantly attacking me, too. I've got to ask myself where they all come from. I think I'll have a rest first.
Sarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside. Nothing to be had there. I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Zardas told me the trick.
Ah, is that it? How interesting. I can only hope for you that Zardas's bad influence is not going to spoil you. I am warning you. Do not fall for the tricks of that old devil. You might come to regret it.
The book mentions a secret library.
Whatever are you talking about?
A library beneath these walls here. Does that ring a bell?
No. Where is that library supposed to be, did you say?
I see. You have no idea.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
The path of virtue is long, rocky.
You better watch out who you tell that to. Why haven't I heard about this before?
I'm staying out of it.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
You don't have to tell me that.
That's nothing new.
I've got no time for things like that.
That's just what I said.
You don't have to tell me that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Can't rely on that.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
That will never change.
Those are all just rumors.
Things I
You have to feel sorry for them.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
scriptures.
It had to happen sooner or later.
You already know what I think. You don't have to ask me that.
Tell me that isn't true.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Sooner or later.
should have known better.
You know, some deals out
Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
That's just what I said.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
You already know what I think.
And will never change.
He ever asks.
Hey, you!
That's totally obvious.
Been there, done that.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Do you really think?
Hey!
I always act in the name of innocence.
Been there, done that.
just what I said.
Can't rely on that.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
I could tell you.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. What's it on?
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
Anything's possible.
Can't rely on that.
What are the tears of Innos?
The tears of Enos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Enos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
As if I don't have enough problems.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine tears of Enos, then
Hardly.
do not interrupt me.
That's totally obvious.
If these are the real tears of Enos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
Those are all just rumors.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Enos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the tears of Enos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our lord, would face a cruel death.
I couldn't care less.
So what are the tears of Innos?
When Enos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Enos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the community of the fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Enos.
For change.
What?
May Enos stand.
I used to say that myself.
That's totally obvious.
Never change.
That's totally obvious. That's totally obvious.
It had to happen sooner or later.
You can't go on like this forever.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Do you really think?
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
Been there, done that.
That's just what I said.
Hey, you!
Told you that.
I'm staying out of it.
You already know what I think.
Hey, you!
And he works all day, too. And it's gonna get even worse. Someone's gotta do the work. And it's gonna get even worse. Someone's gotta do the work.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I agree with you completely.
How's Bill?
Lousy.
That's no...
You can't rely on
Will it ever change?
that. I'm staying out of it.
The dragons are dead.
I knew that Innos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Damn it! If Garand isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me. Not me! I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions, then we set off.
I need a ship.
You do not even have a captain, to say nothing of a crew.
What about the ship in the harbor?
It belongs to me, and that's that. We shall transport the ore with this ship. Once that is done, then you can ask me again.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our... Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's no secret.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
Teach me.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It was his decision, wasn't it? I don't believe this is gonna change.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Never knew that. That's no secret. It can't go on like this forever.
That's all just gossip. I'm no better off myself.
Tell me that isn't true. I can't believe that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Are you relaxed?
He didn't get that
Sure,
from me.
why not? The dragons are dead, aren't they?
The case is a little more complicated.
People.
Well, like always. Let me know when you need my axe.
There's nothing you can do about it. You listen to the wrong people.
It had to happen sooner.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I never knew that. That was obvious all along.
No one really wants to.
I can't believe
You didn't like... So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there. So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there. Hey! Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything. What have you got in mind?
I found out where the leader of the dragons is hiding. He's on an island, not far from here. I intend to get rid of him for good.
Sounds like a blast. If you can use me, I'm in. Couldn't you use a teacher for dexterity or combat with one-handed weapons on your journey?
That's not what I heard.
I knew we're all going...
A man...
Nothing to plunder.
and it's gonna get even worse. And it's going to get even worse.
That's not what I heard.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second. Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
You take care of the city.
Really? You don't need...
You think we'll meet again?
I shall never... They can't...
Come back.
What has become of your determination? Wait!
Put down that weapon! See? That wasn't so hard.
Nothing there. I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time is short.
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery. But if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee or go to the harbor of Corinus. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I've heard a thing or two. You should really have known better.
Is it really true? That's not what I heard.
That's the first I've heard of it.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I could use you and your axe.
Pick that up. Well, I'm not surprised. What can I do for you?
Would you sail to an island with me and kick some enemy butt?
Sure, right away. Just tell me what to do.
Is it really true?
Come aboard with me. Wait for me at the harbor.
A ship?
That's the first I've
I can say one thing for you. It's never boring with you.
It's a bad
See you soon.
business. He never would have thought of that
It was
himself.
just like you said.
That will never change.
That's been known a long time. That's been known a long
But
time.
he knew that all along.
Been there, done
It's a bad
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
that. Nobody wants to know.
Do you really believe that? That's not what I heard.
But he knew that all along.
No one really wants to know.
I agree with you completely. Nothing amazes me.
Do you have an idea how I could take over the Paladin ship?
Do you think I'd still be here if I did? That thing is better guarded than the ore transports were in the old camp.
An opinion about
There must be a way to get on that ship.
Sure, getting on board is easy. I have a forged letter of authorization here. With that, the ship's guards will let you pass.
Don't tell me
But
you
that
didn't
isn't
know that.
everything. To navigate the ship, you need a captain, a crew, and so
we got him in
on.
the end.
There's a whole string of requirements involved.
That's not what I heard. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Do you know anyone who can navigate the ship?
As far as I know, Torloff used to go to sea. He knows what's what.
Will it ever change?
I don't know why he gets
Who
so
should I hire as a crew?
You'll have to decide that for yourself, but
amazes me
I would only take people that I trust. Do you have enough people you can trust?
leave everything
If you need a smith in your crew, you should ask Bennett. He is certainly the best you'll find.
That's
I already thought as much.
Nobody wants to know.
Is it really true?
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It's a bad business.
And he works all day, too. You don't say.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He didn't get that from me.
You listen to the wrong people.
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. I could also.
Why don't you come?
Wait. Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
I'm no better off myself.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and
I'm no better off myself. The things I can tell you.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword. Is it really true?
He really didn't deserve that.
The things I could tell
That was
you.
obvious all along.
No one really wants
Was
to
if
find
I
out.
had
Get so worked up.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Nobody wants to know.
Myself.
Better to watch out. Let's wait and see what happens. Beliar himself was after him.
There's more, believe me.
I know how the armor can be improved even further.
Tell me then.
You could coat the dragon scales with magic ore.
That thought has already occurred to me too, and you're right. My newest armor beats everything you've ever seen. It's lightweight yet sturdy. It is perfect. You can buy it if you want. I don't make this offer to just anybody, and the price only just covers the manufacturing costs.
Could have told you that before. That's exactly what I said.
I'm no better off myself.
I've got a few dragon scales for you.
Genuine Here's your gold.
That's totally obvious.
That's been known a long time.
Been there, done that.
Interested in some more dragon eggs?
Sure. Great. Oh, right.
I never knew that.
It's no secret.
I wouldn't have done
What about... What do you need?
Is it really true?
I've got no time for things like that.
that. I could have told you that. It can't go on like this forever.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Why haven't I heard?
What do you need?
That's nothing. Beliar himself was after him.
That's no secret.
He said that.
Those are all just rumors.
Nobody wants to know.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
My opinion.
Help is a bad business.
There's more, believe me.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Nobody wants to know.
That's totally obvious.
People. That's all just gossip.
I used to say that
He
myself.
really said that.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
Nobody knows what to believe anymore.
Nobody wants to know.
Myself.
You really think?
You have to get that on me.
That's
Sooner or later.
That's nothing.
There's more.
Beliar himself was after him.
I'm staying out of it.
he said that.
All kinds of.
No,
You don't have a chance to look at it.
About it different.
same old thing all over again. Couldn't care less.
It's better to watch out.
Beliar himself was after him.
He really should have known better.
All kinds of
He
rumors.
really should have known better.
Enough trouble as it is.
You didn't know that.
It's no secret.
Business.
I'm staying out of it.
That's totally obvious.
I'm not telling you anything new. Nothing amazes me anymore.
Exactly what I said. I've no time for things.
That's totally obvious.
People. You already know who to believe. Don't really believe that.
As if I didn't know. Let's wait and see what happens.
You shouldn't tell me.
Let's wait and see what happens.
More, believe me.
You really think? Nobody ever asked us.
He really should have known better.
You don't have to ask me.
He really should have known
That's the
better.
first I've heard of it.
No idea. You tell me.
You're a sailor.
Did you finally catch on to that? Aye, damn it, I'm a sailor. Why do you ask?
I could use your abilities. I need to go to an island.
To an island? You don't even have a ship, let alone a crew to man her. No, my boy, if you want to engage my services as a captain and strength teacher, then first you'll have to prove to me that you know what you're talking about. Besides which, I already have other worries. The Paladins haven't pulled out of the city as expected. Something serious will have to happen to get them to clear the field. Go to the castle in the Valley of Mines. Steal the key for the main gate from the gate guard and open it. The orcs will take care of the rest.
That doesn't surprise me. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Just like you said.
That's really not my problem. thought as much.
I couldn't care less.
Your heart.
No
That's
idea.
been going
You
a
tell
long
me.
time. That's all just gossip.
Same old thing,
I've
Ollie.
gone about it differently.
Where did you pick
That's
that up then?
not my problem.
No
Nothing
idea.
amazes
You
me
tell
anymore.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Hey, you!
I'll tell him a thing.
Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything, what have you got in mind?
I found out I intend to get
Sounds like couldn't you use
I knew we're all going to meet.
a man of action?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I don't believe that. I'll tell her a thing. That's what I've always said.
That's not what my husband thinks.
And Beliar spoke to another creature, but Adanos brought forth the tide.
The dragons will wreak no more havoc.
I knew that you would return safe and sound. However, you have yet to take your greatest hurdle.
I know.
Then equip yourself well and come to me if you need help. Always carry the Eye of Innos with you, do you hear? Adanos bless you.
I know where our enemy is located.
Then let us waste no time and seek him out before he comes to us.
You want to accompany me?
I have thought long about this, and have never been so sure of my business, my friend.
I consider it an honor to have you by my side. We'll meet you at the harbor.
Don't take too much time. The enemy does not sleep, my friend.
Listen, people, I am needed elsewhere. I do not know whether I shall return.
If you want to know the ending, read up on the story in the scriptures. May Adanos be with you.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That's an open secret.
I've heard a thing or two.
And he works all day, too.
That was quite obvious.
Everybody knows by now.
Not so fast. I have another task for you. A mercenary for hire of your kind.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great. Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Idarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first, then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
So it says in the scriptures.
Same old thing all over again.
I never would have thought.
You don't say.
I can't believe that.
He simply talks too much.
So why won't they listen to me?
And it's going to get even worse.
That's the first I've heard.
Hey!
What have you been up to? I expect more of my apprentice than just dropping in at my place once. Did you at least?
I've got my own.
You wanted mushrooms. I've got a few mushrooms here.
These are not quite as good as murky mushrooms.
I can't believe that. We can only wait and see.
Who says things like that?
Already thought as much.
That's been known a long time.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
I'm no better off myself.
I can't believe that.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions.
Only in us decides what's right.
That was obvious all along.
You can't rely on that.
If he doesn't see it, you miserable little thief!
Don't tell this to anyone.
I've heard a thing or two.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Where did you pick that up then?
These are bad times.
I don't know why you get so worked up.
Who says things like that? Don't tell this to anyone.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I don't believe that. And he works all day too.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I knew that would be a problem.
That's not what my husband says.
Do you really think?
That was obvious.
Been there, done that.
I don't know why you get so worked up.
But that's terrible.
That'll only cause more
If
trouble.
he doesn't see that, I can't help him. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Less.
It was just like you said. I don't believe this is going to change.
I used to say that myself.
Some don't even know how wicked.
What do you have to... Then pay it.
You don't have to tell me that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
He thinks this is easy.
Oh, go ahead and laugh at me. The paladins drag so much.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I'm staying out.
I have my own opinion about that. I don't believe this is
I
going
couldn't
to
care
change.
less.
Nothing amazes me for enough trouble as it is.
The things I could tell.
That'll only cause more trouble.
If he doesn't see that,
He really should have known better.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Honestly, I wouldn't know myself.
Now that's typical, isn't it? It's at bedtime.
Everybody knows by now.
Tell this to anyone. That's not what my husband
Where did you pick that up then?
I never knew that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Enos deals out fair punishment.
That's not what I heard.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Been there, done that.
You have no business being here. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
I used to say that myself.
Shh.
That will never change.
You really didn't deserve that.
I'm staying out of it.
It can't go on like this forever.
You don't have to tell me that.
But he knew that all along.
No idea. You tell me.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Tell me that isn't true.
I'm no better off myself.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That's all just gossip.
Only Enos decides what's right or wrong.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Been there, done that. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out!
What do you...
Get out of here.
Yeah, just beat it.
He thinks it's as easy as that. I couldn't care less. I used to say that myself.
I never knew that.
I've got no time. It was his decision, wasn't it?
Is it really true?
Been there, done that.
That's all just gossip.
Enos deals out fair punishment.
Really, how interesting. Go away. Don't tell me that.
Better watch out.
Just for a thing or two in the end.
The virtue is long and
obvious.
That's not what I heard. That will never change. It had to happen sooner, and there's more.
It can't go on like this forever. I've my own opinion about that.
It had to happen sooner or later.
It was just like you said.
There you are again. Have you heard?
He's dead.
Yeah. I've seen.
I could have told you that before. From the scriptures. I don't know why it gets you
Wait a minute.
I wanted to...
There's nothing.
I want to get...
No one may enter. I shall kill in the name of...
Is there nothing to be done?
I don't think I I cannot...
It was just like you said.
He never would have thought of that himself. It's a bad business.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
It's a bad business.
I'm not touching that.
And there's more, believe me.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Would you accompany me on the ship?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm in. I have a few old scores to settle on the mainland. Besides, I could teach you one- and two-handed combat. I could be very useful to you.
My opinion.
That's all just gossip.
Go pack your things then.
What? Right now?
Yes, I'm planning to get out of here, and if you want to join me, come down to the harbor. We'll meet at the ship.
I've waited a long time for this moment. I'll be there.
Nothing amazes me.
I want to steal the ship.
And how is that supposed to happen?
Piece of cake. I go there, show them your papers, and take the ship.
If you say so. Here, I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't believe this is going to change.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Been there, done that.
You listen to the wrong people. It's a bad business.
You didn't get that from me.
Been there, done that.
That was obvious all along. Just have to listen. That's not what I heard.
Tell me that isn't true.
Just like you said.
That's the truth. That was no big deal.
You listen to the wrong
What do you...
Those are all just rumors. I already thought as much.
I used to say that myself. I couldn't care less.
I got about it differently.
I don't want to hear that. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I agree with you completely.
That was no big deal.
Tell me you didn't know that.
It's better to watch out. It can't go on like this forever.
Myself.
It had to happen
That's
sooner
all
or
just
later.
gossip. He really said that.
It's totally obvious. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
And that's the truth.
It's all just gossip.
You don't have to ask me that. You can't rely on that. That's exactly what I said. I don't know why he gets so worked up.
I used to say that myself. He thinks it's as easy as that.
Tell me you didn't know that.
All kinds of rumors. I don't want to hear that. I can't believe that.
Nothing you can do about it.
And that's the
was
truth.
obvious all along. Yeah, he really said that.
You have to feel sorry for the poor. I'm not touching that.
That's all just gossip.
And that's the truth.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's totally obvious. He knew that all along.
Things I could tell you.
You don't have to ask me that. I've heard a thing or two.
I'm staying out of it.
I agree with you completely.
Nobody ever asks me. You really didn't deserve that.
Been there, done that.
That's exactly what I said. There have been all kinds of rumors. That was quite obvious.
That doesn't surprise me.
That was no big deal.
Anything's possible. That's exactly what I said. You have to step in and sort things
that.
Just gossip.
Watch out. There've been all kinds of rumors.
Been there, done that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It's better to watch out who you tell that all along.
I've got no time for things like that.
See that? That's nothing. I can't help it.
You already know what I think.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's no secret.
All that matters is
It's
strength.
totally obvious.
Don't tell me.
There've been all kinds of
You
rumors.
mustn't believe everything you hear.
Everything new.
And that's the truth.
Hardly know who to believe. That's all just gossip.
You already know what I think.
I can't believe that.
It's been known a long time.
No secret. You don't have to tell me that.
That was obvious all along.
See that? You don't have to ask me that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You listen to the wrong people.
No one really wants
That's
to hear
been
that.
known a long time.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
That's no secret.
Nobody goes on anything
Ever
but
asked
me.
me? Nobody ever asks me.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Nothing that isn't true.
That's exactly what I said. Do you really think?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It had to happen sooner or later.
See that?
You already know what I think.
It can't go on like this forever.
I agree with you completely.
I couldn't get away with that.
Tell me you didn't know
I
that.
feel sorry for this boy. He should have known better.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I'm better off myself.
Really should have known things I could tell you.
Really believe
I have
that?
to feel sorry for the poor guy. Some problems solve themselves.
Be so sure.
I'm telling you anything new.
I couldn't get away with that.
Nobody ever asks me. There've been all kinds of
That's
rumors.
the first I've heard of it.
Really believe that?
I've got no time for things like that.
Let's wait and see what happens. Nothing's ever going to change that.
Don't say you didn't know
Who would
that.
have thought of that himself?
No one really wants to hear
Doesn't see
that.
that.
Nobody ever
I
asked
can't
me.
help it.
I wouldn't have done that.
You really didn't deserve
Is that
that.
true?
I used to say that myself. You just have to listen.
Is it really true?
Why haven't I heard about this before? I don't want to hear that.
You didn't get that from
Is
me.
it really true?
No idea. You tell me.
Is it really true?
I have to feel sorry for him. Why haven't I heard about this before?
It can't go on like this forever.
Myself.
No idea. You tell
Don't
me.
tell me you didn't know that. You hardly know who to
exactly
believe
what I
these
said.
days.
That's nothing new.
Of course we got him in the end.
You hardly know who to believe these
I
days.
couldn't get away
That's
with
all
that.
just gossip.
Some problems solve themselves. There've been all kinds of rumors.
I don't know why he gets so worked
I
up.
agree with you completely. He doesn't even know how to
You
hold
already
a
know
sword.
what I think. It's totally obvious.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That will never change.
Is it really true?
Nobody ever asks me. It's totally obvious.
It can't go on like this forever.
Time. Nothing amazes me anymore. That's been known a long
I didn't
time.
have enough proof. I could have told you that before.
Give me the arm.
You don't have enough.
Nobody
There's
will
more,
learn anything
believe
from
me.
You hardly know who to
Nothing's ever gonna
believe
change
these
that.
days.
You already know what I think.
I've heard a thing or two.
What do you...
That's no secret.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It's better to watch out.
Never would have thought of that himself. I agree with you completely.
You didn't get that from me. That was no big
Thought about it differently.
I couldn't care less.
Where did you pick that up then?
There was no big deal.
Hey!
See that? I can't help it.
Somebody wants to know.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
There was no.
First tell me how to get...
Then open your ear.
Been there, done that.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Would you...
What do you...
I've got no time.
Do you really believe that?
No idea. You tell me.
You should have known.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
that isn't true.
That's nothing to do.
And that's the truth.
Assisted you better. No, just anything from me.
That was no big deal.
Hard to believe these days.
No idea.
Beliar himself was after him.
What can I offer?
He really said that.
It was his decision to sort things out.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
You think he's that all along?
He doesn't see that. Think about it differently.
Of course we got him in the end.
There's no secret for the sword.
Can I buy weapons from...
I don't have...
Sooner or later.
He should have known it's all just gossip.
No one really wants to hear that.
There've been all kinds of Beliar himself was after him.
Teach, but you don't even. First, you need to.
Those are all efforts from my opinion.
Tell me that isn't true.
As if I get that from me.
That's all just gossip.
That will never change.
He never would have thought of that himself.
tell you. That's the truth.
Hey, you!
My city merchant has made his fare.
What is that supposed?
He's dead. You can keep the horns. I wouldn't know it.
What do you think of this dragon hunter thing?
The boys could come away with myself.
Can you...
I might...
You listen to the wrong people.
I'm staying out of it.
Hey, you!
That was obvious all along.
If you want... He simply needs to practice more.
There isn't much...
Off myself.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Been there, done that.
gone about it differently.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I used to say that myself.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I couldn't care less.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
What does he know about duty? Differently if it hadn't been for us.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
No idea, you tell me.
That's all just gossip.
I used to say that myself.
I know the
that, but when you talk, you that you
Hey, you!
That's typical, isn't it?
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
So why won't they listen to me?
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's no secret.
I never knew that.
You should really have known better.
Here's the sacred hammer of the magicians.
I'm truly impressed. You're really serious about this, aren't you? Here's your pay. Fine. If that's how it is, I have another task for you already. Some days ago, several prisoners escaped from the local jail. Those bastards have taken off to the mountains, somewhere in the direction of Zardas's new tower. The name of their leader is Morgahard. I want you to kill him. Go! Hurry before they're gone for good.
He would have never thought of that himself.
Hey!
Been there, done that.
I'm no better off myself.
It can't go on like this forever.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I knew that would be a problem.
He had better shut up.
He'd better shut up.
That's an open secret. These are bad times.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Anything's possible.
Really? Interesting.
He thought as much. You can't rely on that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You can't rely on that.
I'm not touching
It
that.
had to happen sooner or later. You should really have known better.
I've heard a thing or two.
Nobody wants to know.
He really didn't deserve that.
I could have told you that before.
That's totally obvious.
Sooner or later.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
No one must violate the divine order.
I already...
Hey, you!
Nobody ever asks me.
You should have known better.
Wait a minute.
I won't...
This-
I always act in the name of the house.
Let me see. All right, you may pay.
Hey, you! Hey, you! Who are you?
We are there.
That's nothing new.
I don't believe this is going to change.
There's more.
That's totally obvious.
Who told you that?
It can't go on.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Hey, you!
Forget it. I'm not going back. I never knew that. I agree with you completely.
You are Morgahard.
How come you know my name?
The judge is looking for you. You fled from his jail. What'd you do? Steal his wallet?
Not his. The governor's. And on his behalf, too. Well, after we attacked the governor, he didn't want to share the booty with us. And had us arrested. We didn't want to wind up on the gallows. So we fled. We thought they'd never catch us that way. That seems to have been a mistake.
What can we do against the judge?
Nothing at all. He sits up there in the upper end of town like a spider in his web. Untouchable.
I wouldn't say that. We'd only need some proof of his guilt in the matter concerning the governor.
Proof, you say? I have that. But who'd listen to a convicted criminal?
Give me your proof, and I'll see to it that no one will hunt you again.
Are you sure? All right. Here, take this letter. It bears the judge's signature. Even if it doesn't change my guilt, it should be enough to confirm that he was an accomplice in the business.
You listen to the wrong people. You hardly know who to believe these days. That was I agree with you completely.
Hey!
More, believe me.
Better watch out.
I need to go to an island. I could use a smith.
And so you thought of me?
Yes. What do you say? At any rate, that'd get you out of here.
Better than Onar's farm. Boy, even hell can't be that bad. Count me in.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Be my smith then. See you at the harbor.
All right, see you later.
You listen to the wrong people.
That will never change. That was no big deal.
Do you really think?
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I've got no time for things. No idea. You tell me.
And that's the truth.
It's a bad business. I get anything from me.
No idea.
That's no cigarettes for me.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Who says things like that?
That's not what my husband thinks.
There have been all kinds of
I don't
rumors.
believe this is gonna change.
Everybody knows by now.
Really? How interesting.
I've killed all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen about it. You had better go directly to...
I've...
Everything... You...
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen,
That'll only cause me trouble.
Honestly,
Who says things like that?
You better watch out.
So why won't they listen to me?
Hey,
Really? How interesting. I can't keep any of these tabs on.
Where did you pick that up then?
That's an open secret.
Really? How interesting.
Really didn't deserve that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
We can only wait and see. I couldn't care less.
What?
We are still waiting for our equipment. Ever change?
I used to say that myself.
I'm no better off myself.
No idea. You tell me.
You listen to the wrong people.
already thought as much.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It's better to watch out. He really knows. Nobody ever asks me.
I don't believe this is gonna
He
change.
really should have known better.
How's the...
We'll all die like flies here if Hagen...
Any news?
Yes. You're...
And apart...
Lee.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion. It can't go on like this forever.
Some problem solving. Still believe it. Anything's possible.
It can't go on like this forever. I've heard a thing or two.
That's nothing new. I wouldn't have done that.
But he knew that all along.
That's exactly what I said. It's better to watch out who you tell what.
It can't go on like this forever.
I'll never get this open without the right key. What would one have to do?
For heaven's sake! Why would you want to know that?
I wouldn't have done that.
Well, I'm worried about the safety of the castle.
So am I, all the time, believe me. And since I am such a faithful guardian, Garand has finally entrusted the key to the gate room to me. That's a great responsibility. I shall guard it well. I had to swear that to Garand. Yes. Just imagine someone coming and simply pulling the lever to open the gate, and that rusty old steel grating getting jammed. Nobody could close the gate then. I mustn't think about what would happen next. It's a good thing no one knows that I have the key.
Hey, you! What are you creeping around there for?
Hey, you!
Don't tell this to anyone.
Now Well, that's typical, isn't it?
These are bad times. If I hadn't seen the
Nothing amazes me.
I already thought as much.
You don't have to talk. You know, it still sounds fair.
I already thought as much. It can't go on like this forever.
I've got no time for things like that.
Hey, can you tell me what you were doing here?
I need the ship, so I will take it.
How dare you, you stinking son of a...
The ore in the Valley of Mines is not enough to satisfy the king. I was there. There's nothing more to be had there. Hagen's mission is a farce. The real threat has its roots on an offshore island not far from here. I shall sail there and put an end to it. Either you join me, or I'll have to do away with you. It's your choice.
Sounds as though I have no choice.
Correct.
Well, all right. I shall join you, but only under one condition. When we have finished this business, you will turn the ship back over to me. Understood?
I can live with that.
Then do what you must do. I shall wait here for you.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
I found something to incriminate the judge.
Really? What is it?
He hired a few thugs to mug the governor of Corinus. Shortly afterwards, he had them arrested and pocketed all the gold. I brought you the written order the judge gave those thugs as evidence.
Show me.
Let's wait and
At
see
last,
what happens.
that should be enough to make him bleed. I'm
won't they
impressed.
listen to me?
I'm willing to shell out quite a bit for that. Here's your reward. And not a word about this to anyone.
I don't
Got it?
believe this is going to change.
Let's wait and see what happens.
So why won't they listen to me?
Forget it.
Hey,
That swine of a judge.
That's been going on. You hardly know who to believe these days. Is it really true?
I hardly know what to believe anymore. And there's more. Believe me, these days just gossip.
That doesn't surprise me.
Believe everything you hear.
So why won't they listen to me?
I never would have thought.
hey, you!
I heard about this before.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That's nothing new.
You don't have to ask me that.
It had to happen
I
sooner or
already
later.
thought as much.
Who told you that?
Those are all just rumors.
That's no secret. I've my own opinion about that.
Tell me that isn't true.
I wouldn't be so sure. I already thought as much.
And there's more.
That's all just gossip.
He
I'm not
can't
touching
keep
that.
anything to
Things I can
himself.
tell you.
Everybody knows by now.
Nothing amazes me.
These
I
are
won't tell her a thing from now on.
You don't have
Don't
to
tell
tell
me
me
that.
that.
Everybody knows.
Really, how interesting.
Tell me you didn't know that. I agree with you completely.
Really, how
I've heard that you're looking for people for your ship.
And?
I'm in.
I agree with you completely. I'd have thought about it differently.
He'd better
Why would I take you along?
Quite simply because you need me. Well, I was a lieutenant with the Royal Navy. I've served as a Marine on the King Robar and the Pride of Mirtana. In the Battle of the Eastern Archipelago, I single-handedly sent 24 orcs back to Beliar's realm. Unfortunately, there were too few of us after our flagship sank, and we were forced to retreat.
He'd better shut up.
Well, what can you do?
I'm trained for boarding and close combat. Plus, I'm a passable shot with the ship's cannon. I bet there's a thing or two that I can teach you on the trip.
He simply talks too much.
Why are you here then?
The fleet is routed, and the payroll coffers are empty. After my discharge, I wound up stranded in this dump, and I'm looking for a new berth.
Who would have thought of that himself?
What are you asking?
What can I ask? I'd be glad to get away from here. I help you and you take me along. A hand for a bunk.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
These are bad times.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Take care of everything.
I agree with you completely.
But that's terrible.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Is it really true? You never knew that.
I don't believe that.
I won't tell her a thing.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Really? How interesting.
Is it really true? Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
These are bad times.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. Nobody will learn anything from me. That's been going on a long time. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Who says things like that?
Do you really believe that? You listen to the wrong people.
But that's terrible.
That's what I've always said.
There's nothing you can do about it. I agree with you completely.
That's an open secret.
That's an open secret.
I'm not telling you anything new. Is it really true?
Don't tell this to anyone.
You don't say.
That's been going on a long time. He never would have thought of that himself.
Who says things like that?
Someone's gonna do the work.
I'm not telling you anything new. He never would have thought of that himself.
These are bad times.
If I hadn't seen it with my own
That's not what I heard. There's nothing you can do about it.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
that's what I've always said.
I can always use good people.
Sure thing. I'll see you on the ship.
And he works all day too.
These are bad times.
The job went well.
It's obvious all along. Is it really true?
Hey,
Keep anything to himself.
You don't have to ask me that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
give
What I heard. It's all just gossip.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I wouldn't have done that.
I agree with you completely.
But that's terrible.
That's exactly what I said.
Nothing amazes me anymore. You hardly know who to believe.
He'd better shut up.
Let's wait and see.
He never would have thought of that himself. You listen to the wrong
As if I don't have enough problems.
Nobody wants to know.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I couldn't care less.
Those are all just rumors.
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
Inos deals out fair punishment.
That'll only cause more trouble.
He thinks it's as easy.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Nobody wants to know.
Who told you that?
The thing with Zardos' tower has resolved itself.
So, what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.
That isn't true.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
That was no big deal.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I took care of your bill. You're free.
Really? How'd you manage that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, well, not that I really care. Thanks a million again. Now, what about your offer? Can I still sign on with you?
Be my captain.
I feel honored. But do you even have a ship and a crew? I should say we'll need 5 men at least.
Good. I'll see what I can do. Wait for me at the harbor.
Aye, aye, sir.
Same old thing all over again.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I used to say that myself.
You don't have to ask me that.
No idea. You tell me.
You can't go on like this forever.
That will never change.
Nobody ever asks me.
Only Enos decides what's right or wrong.
Roger that.
The path of virtue is...
That'll only cause more trouble.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. Don't tell this to anyone. That's an open secret.
Me.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. I won't tell things that are wrong. That's an open secret. Now let's
Hardly know who to believe these days.
These are bad times.
That will
That's
never
not
change.
what I
It's unfair punishment. I never knew that. Nobody wants to know. Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
His deeds were just.
It had to happen sooner or later.
That's no secret.
He should have known better.
I'm not touching that.
He should have known better.
Are you ready to take me over to the island?
But certainly. Give me that chart. Great. Then hoist the sails, and we're out of here. You'd better check your gear first. Once we're at sea, there'll be no way back. When you've done that, you should get some sleep. There's a bed made up for you in the captain's quarters. Good night.
That'll only cause more trouble. You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. Watch out. You can tell what. It's just like you said. When you've done that, I wouldn't have done that.
Hey, you!
You hardly know who to believe these days. I've been known a long time.
That will never change.
I'm not telling you anything new. I'm not telling you anything new. I'm not telling you anything new.
That's no secret.
Enough trouble as it is. I'm not telling you anything new. You listen to the wrong people.
I don't know.
Who to believe these days.
I can tell you.
Nobody ever asks me.
Nobody will learn anything from me. It was quite obvious. You hardly know who to believe these days. Nothing amazes me.
You don't have to ask me that.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm not touching
I couldn't get away with that.
All just rumors.
That was obvious all along.
Some problems solve themselves.
That's really not my problem.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Things I could tell you.
Some problems solve themselves.
See that? I can't help
It can't go on like this
I
forever.
couldn't care less.
That'll only cause more trouble.
If he doesn't see that.
Who said that?
He never would have thought of that himself.
That's the first I've heard of
Nothing
it.
amazes me.
Do you really think?
All that matters is strength.
Anything's possible.
So don't tell me that.
It's his decision, man.
It's totally obvious.
Do you really believe that?
Some problems solve themselves.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Do you really think?
Do you really believe
It
that?
can't go on like this forever.
I've heard a thing or
He
two.
really should have known better.
Watch out.
If he doesn't see that,
That'll only cause more trouble.
you listen to the wrong people.
I've got my own opinion
He
about
thinks it's
that.
as easy as
You
that.
can't believe these days. All that matters is strength.
Some problems solve
Don't
themselves.
tell me that. I agree with you completely.
That isn't true. No one really wants to hear that.
That's all
That's
just
nothing
gossip. That's really not my problem.
It can't go on like this
No
forever.
idea. You tell me.
Who's ever going to change that? Why haven't I heard about this before?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
What with?
I used to say that
I
myself.
have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
There's more, believe me.
Is it really true? That's not what I heard.
I've got no time. You have to step in and sort things out.
There's a whole bunch.
That's right.
And I.
Oh yeah, I'll pay you. Nothing, do. You. Good. If you.
Interested in some more old coin?
Sure.
A few.
Thanks. Here's your money.
Has- Everything all.
Yeah, sure. You just go and hunt. I pay for mercenary.
That's totally obvious.
Tell me that isn't true.
Let's wait and see what happens. Anything's possible.
Will it ever change?
Tell me that isn't true.
There seem to be some.
Sure, that's who cares? If I could bring proof that I'm a real.
I couldn't get away with
I
that.
already know what I think.
What would that look like?
I don't know exactly. Some kind. Can't make any kind of.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Do you do?
Not at the moment.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Where?
What do I?
I'm staying out of it.
You don't have to ask me that. That's exactly what I said. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want to hear that.
It's a bad business.
hardly know who to believe these days.
I might...
That was obvious all along.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Don't tell me you... Nothing amazes me anymore.
He really should have known better.
That's not what I heard.
What does he know about duty?
That's not my problem.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Or it never change.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Believe that?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's been known a long time.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Hey!
Hey!
I can't teach you anymore. You're too good. You're very good. Only a trained swordmaster can help. Let's...
Don't say you didn't know that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Hey!
The orcs are very worried. Something's given them a hell of a scare. I can feel it. Okay.
mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's not what I heard.
I'm not touching that.
You listen to the wrong people.
What with? What with?
Someone's gotta pay for that.
That's the first I've heard of it. I'm not touching that.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
I'm no better off myself.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I've heard a thing or two.
Better watch out.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That was quite obvious.
It can't go on like this forever.
I wouldn't have done that.
That's all just gossip.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Where did you pick that up then?
Who said that?
Will it ever change?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
He didn't get that from me.
That's nothing new.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
It can't go on like this forever.
You already know what I think.
Will it ever change?
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
His deeds were just.
I wouldn't have done
Is it really true?
that. I don't know why I get so worked up.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Show me your wares.
I'm no better off myself.
He really didn't deserve that.
Is it really true?
For that is the will of Enos.
That's all just gossip.
He really didn't deserve that.
I'm no better off myself.
I hardly know what to
That's not a happy face you're making.
No decent food for weeks. I'm starving.
For that is the will of Enos.
Show me your wares.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Justice will prevail in the end.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. It's a bad business.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Show me your where.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Someone's gonna pay.
He really didn't deserve that.
He doesn't see it. I can't help it. Do you really believe that?
It was just like you said.
I'm not telling you anything new.
He really didn't deserve that.
It's really not.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
It's a bad business.
I've my own opinion about that.
I agree with you completely.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I agree with you completely.
But he knew that all along.
Will it ever change?
His deeds were just.
I'd have done it differently.
I've my own opinion about that.
Someone's got to pay for that.
I don't believe this is going to change.
That's been known a long time.
Where did you pick that up?
I never knew that.
Show me your where.
That's the first I've heard of it.
That's all just gossip.
I don't believe this is going to change.
You listen to the wrong people.
I already thought as much.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's really not my problem.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Better to watch out. Wait until one.
Someone's got to pay. That's not as easy. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Better to watch out. Wait until one.
The problem with you guys is that if it's talk you're after, go find yourself a woman.
Tell me that isn't true.
That's what I've understood.
You can say that myself.
These are bad times.
Hey, you!
I'm busy.
Don't tell this to anyone.
That's terrible.
He didn't get that from me.
Just
ever asked
prevail
It
in
was
the end.
obvious.
And there's more. I used to say that myself.
I'm not touching that. It was just like you said.
It had to happen sooner or later. Us decided.
What do you... Give me the armor.
This is the best armor I've ever made. A true masterpiece.
That's exactly what I said.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Let's see. You already know what I think.
But you knew that. That was no big deal.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I've got no time for things like that.
Well, I could have told you that before.
Could have told you that before.
That was obvious. You don't have to tell me that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, you!
That's exactly what I said.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
You should have known better.
It can't go on like this forever.
You already know what I think.
I always act in the name within us.
I can't believe it.
Hey!
I don't want to hear that anymore.
That's the first I've heard of it.
No one was by
Hey.
the divine order.
I
That's
don't
no
know why
secret.
he gets so worked up.
Do you really think? I don't want to hear that anymore.
That's the truth. That's the...
Nothing's ever gonna
You
change.
already
that.
know what I think. I could have told you that before.
He really didn't deserve it.
There's all kinds of rumors.
I have my own opinion about that.
You should have known better.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Can't go on like this forever. Who told you that?
I don't believe this is going to change.
Can't go on.
Whoever's done that?
I couldn't care less. Own opinion about that.
That's totally
You don't
obvious.
have to ask me that.
You don't have to tell
He
me
really
that.
didn't deserve that.
Can't go on
You
like
should
this
have known
forever.
better.
That was no
It
big
can't
deal.
go on like this forever.
Anything's possible.
It was his decision.
All we can do is wait and see.
No one must violate
That'll
the
only
divine
cause
order.
more trouble.
You just have
It
to
was just
listen.
like you said.
As if I don't
Who
have
told
enough
you that?
problems.
I couldn't get
I
away
already
with that.
thought as much.
Anything's possible.
It's better
Hey!
As if I didn't have enough problems.
Don't say.
I wouldn't have done that.
That's no secret. You mustn't believe everything you read.
That's totally obvious.
I knew that would be a problem.
Do you really think?
When we have finished this business, you will turn the ship back over to me. Understood?
Where did you pick that up?
Hey, you!
That's no secret.
How's it going?
Well, this grotto sure is spooky.
I used to say that myself.
That's totally obvious.
Here we are.
This island is not as far away from Corinus as I thought. I didn't know about it.
You don't have to
But
ask
now,
me
of
that.
course, a few things are becoming clear to me. I had always asked myself how the orcs could keep their supplies coming so fast. With this outpost, that's a piece of cake. On your way to the interior of the island, you are probably going to encounter a trap or two. If you think you are stuck at some point, come to me. Maybe my experience can help you.
Nobody wants to know.
Maybe I can.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I used to say that myself.
As if I don't have enough problems.
What is it you...
Nobody ever asks me.
I couldn't care less.
All we can do is wait and see.
Are you doing all right?
The smithy on the ship is a little on the rusty side. It's the sea salt that does it. It may be a little difficult to produce anything decent here, but apart from that...
He should have known better.
I want to be...
In time...
I'm not touching that.
What weapon?
Only the best. Only the...
You didn't get that from me.
That's exactly what I said.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Nothing's going to change about that.
just like you said.
Wait a minute.
Why haven't I heard of it?
Everything shipshape?
Up to now. Remember, I want to see some action.
Sooner or later. Asks for my opinion.
I need
Can't hurt.
have to ask me that.
That's the truth. It was obvious.
That's just what I said.
Anything's possible.
Hey,
I hardly know.
just like in the old days.
You said it. I'm curious to see whether you'll pull it off this time.
What?
To save your butt before all hell breaks loose around you again.
That'll only cause more trouble.
That's the
Got a few potions to spare?
While supplies last.
I wouldn't have done that.
I want to improve my
Don't
magic
say
abilities.
you know.
I'll do my...
Well, I could have told you that before.
What advice can you give me?
It's a great honor that you should ask me of all people for advice. Only one thing has been on my mind the whole time. Did you bring the Eye of Innos?
Where did you pick that up then?
You already know.
Of course.
Sorry, I'm asking such stupid questions. I'm a bit nervous.
Everything you hear.
Anything's possible.
I'm not touching that.
Is there anything you need to tell me?
That strange guy who calls himself Mario makes me uneasy. He has an evil aura. Watch your back, my friend.
I could have told you that before.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Nobody ever asks me.
Obvious.
Hey, you! What job will you take over?
Someone has to watch the ship. I'll stay here and make sure that it's still around when you come back.
How's my ship?
Don't worry, I've got everything under control.
Hey!
What
Everything all right?
Sure enough. Just as long as all those monsters stay away from us.
Everything all right?
Don't treat me like an idiot. Do what must be done and then surrender the ship to me.
Train me and we'll be able to leave here faster.
I seem to have no other choice.
Here's your chance.
Slowly. Everything in its time.
That's just what I'd expect from you.
Just wait.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Tenho 12 horas rolando aí no. Tudo beleza, mais tarde.